Hey guys, David here from Geeks Not Dead. So got a bit bored this Sunday, so I thought I'd create a new Magic the Gathering deck. Excuse me. So it's basically a mono white life gain deck. Focuses as it sounds, basically on gaining as much life as you can. Gradually whittle away your opponents and while you're sat there quite happily. So let's get straight into it. So we've got Soul Mender, got 4. Every time you tap it you gain a life. So this will come back in a bit later on with a couple of creatures that have Convoke. So 4 Soul Menders. Got Sungrace Pegasus, 2 mana, 1/2 with flying and lifelink. So again, lifelink just to get that bit of health if you can. Ajani's Pridemate, 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever you gain life, you may put a +1/+1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. Only got 1 in the deck. Only got 1 at the minute anyway, so may buy a couple more to add a couple more in. Nyx Fleece Ram, 0/5 for 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life. Only 2 mana, 5 toughness, so hopefully hold off a few attacks for you. Wall of Essence, 2 mana, 0/4 defender. Whenever Wall of Essence is dealt combat damage, you gain that much life. So if you use it to defend every couple of turns, even, going to be gaining more life all the time. Orcus Sun Guide, 2/2 for 2. Has Inspired. Whenever it becomes untapped, you gain 2 life. So basically one of your staple attackers in the deck. So you've got 4 of those. Midnight Guard, 2/3 for 3. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, untap Midnight Guard. So basically they're mostly for defense, also just to get a bit more attack in there. Serra Angel, 4/4 for 5 with flying and vigilance. Again, just have something there for a bit of an attack and defense. Got a couple of spell cards and enchantments for it later on as well. Tireless Missionaries, 2/3 for 5, and when it enters the battlefield you gain 3 life, so we've got 2 of those. And Seraph of the Masses, basically flying and its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. So it's 7 mana, but you can use Convoke on it for the 5 colourless mana. So where this guy comes in, Soul Mender, if you've got all 4 of those out, tap all 4. Gaining 4 life before you even get it out. So we've got 2 of those. So that's all creatures in the deck. So onto the spells and enchantments. So we've got Mortal's Ardour, 1 mana. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains lifelink until the end of a turn. Just an instant there, just for when you're attacking. Ephara's Radiance, 1 mana. Enchanted creature has, for 2 mana, you gain 3 life. Again, just to get that bit extra life out there. Divine Favour for 2 mana. Enchant creature, when Divine Favour enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. And get +1/+3 on whatever creature you attach it to. Just 1 of those. Font of Vigour, 2 mana. For an extra 3 mana after it's been played. Sacrifice Font of Vigour, you gain 7 life, so we've got 2 of those in there. Ray of Disillusion, 3 mana. Destroy target enchantment, you gain 3 life. Just 1. Solemn Offering, 3 mana. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, you gain 4 life. So just take something off your opponent, also gain that bit extra life at the same time. Riot Control for 3 mana. You gain 1 life for each creature your opponents control. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn. A lot of that's just so that you can get some decent attacking in as well as gaining a bit of life out of it. And it is foil as well. Only had the 1. Don't know why I haven't got a non-foil version, but you know. Kill Shot, 3 mana, destroy target attacking creature. Instant, just to whittle down some of your opponent's creatures while they're attacking. Divine Verdict for 4 mana. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. Again, instant, just to try and get that damage through. 2 of those. Sunbond for 4 mana. Enchanted creature has, whenever you gain life, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. amount of life you're going to be gaining with this deck, you're going to be constantly adding +1/+1s on, so you'd hope to get something quite strong out there. Meditation Puzzle, 5 mana, Convoke again, so where's he gone? They're dropping back at the bottom. Soul Mender. So we Convoke, tap a couple of those, gaining life, and this gives you 8 life as well, so 2 of those, and Triplicate Spirits for 6 mana, again, just to get Convoke in there more than anything, and a couple of 1/1 white spirit creature tokens on the battlefield, a bit more flying, so there's plenty of flying creatures in here as well. So overall we've got 20 creatures, 18 spells, and then 22 lands. Not surprisingly, 22 planes. So, like I say, get as much health as you can, as much life as you can. The more you have, the longer it's going to take your opponent to beat you, gives you a chance to whittle away at their life at the same time. Any change you'd make to the deck, post a comment below just advising me. Any cards you'd add or remove. I know there's a couple of changes I'd like to make once I've got a couple of the cards. Just need to buy them on eBay if I'm going to do it. But I think I'm going to test it and see how it runs anyway in the meantime. So, if you like the video, remember to like it and subscribe for more. Thanks a lot.